Hey, James and team. Love and appreciate you guys. Love you too. The things I'm hearing about China's BYD car company seems to be a competition concern for Tesla. Not in the US yet. Knowing that Tesla is much more than a car company, in this specific car industry, and according to your research, do you see the strong rise of BYD as a valid threat to Tesla car segment? And do you have any shares? If not, have you been looking into BYD stock? So, I will also spend some time on this because this is an important one. All I heard for 10 years in Tesla. Oh, the competition's coming. Yeah, they're going to beat Tesla. Oh, BMW is getting into the market. Volkswagen crushing. All that nonsense. It's the same deal over and over again. But I will. This is a great question because I get this all the time. And I've shared, by the way, pictures of, I'm going to take a picture put it on Twitter later, the undercarriage of a BYD car after 4 years. And I'm going to take a picture of my nearly 7-year-old Model X undercarriage. And you can look at the difference yourself. The BYD is all rusted out, not going to last, okay? They hammer them together with labor. The handling is poor. The quality is poor. Yes, they're cheap, but, they're not a Tesla. Tesla's in the luxury segment. These guys make cars for sometimes under $10,000. And by the way, they just had to cut prices for their cars by 30% because EVs aren't selling. And this takes me to my next point. This is my brutal vision for the future. And one thing I'm very good at, I don't want to toot my own horn, but one thing I can do is I can put pieces together in my head and I can forecast the future pretty well. And that is a key skill when investing. This is my brutal vision for the future. And it not only impacts EV makers, but it also impacts ICE car companies. Okay. So be warned. And I don't own any BYD. Never have. All right. First of all, there's going to be hyper competitive dynamics out there. And a good way of thinking about this is you've heard me talk about Bitcoin mining and how it's cutthroat. Since the beginning of time, I've said the same thing. Now, EVs are in that same parallel universe. Intense competition, cutthroat, participants investing heavily, in mining rigs for Bitcoin, factories for EVs, selling them at a loss, flooding the market, crashing the prices, okay? It's a race to the bottom. Miners, again, they're cutting each other's throats, and the hash rate goes up, raising energy costs, etc., and hardware, etc. It's just a race to the bottom. And the EVs are in the exact same situation, okay? EV makers cut prices to gain market share, eroding profitability. Now, there will be market consolidation. As I say, the winner takes most, all right? Only the most efficient or scale players will survive in Bitcoin mining, and the same thing for EV makers, okay? Only the fittest will survive that can make a profit, that can generate free cash flow will survive, all right? ICE is toast. Anybody that makes as SMR says, a petrol car, gas car, diesel car with a tiny little battery inside of it is dead. Hybrids are stupid. Said that for years as well. ICE car companies are facing absolute obsolescence way faster than I expected. Wait till you see at the end of 2025 the ICE car results. It's going to be stunning. These companies are going to bleed out way faster than we expected. Way faster. Just like outdated mining rigs become obsolescent, okay? Same thing, exact same thing. And it's a low margin trap. EVs, the risk becoming a commodity with brutal competition is there, okay? Again, akin to diminished returns in Bitcoin mining. So that's the first thing. It is ugly. The second thing, a year or so ago, people didn't understand why Elon Musk decided to make a hard pivot to all things autonomy, and probably put his team under the most incredible pressure and was not taking any prisoners. He said it has to happen by a certain date, okay? 12th of June, they're launching their robotaxi. And people say, oh, but Waymo already have one. No, they don't. That's a magic trick. It's not real autonomy. It's not AI, okay? It's micro maps with a car with a truckload of radar and LiDAR. It's a magic trick. It's not real self-driving vehicles, okay? It's like me giving you a stick and a blindfold and having you walk around a room in the dark, okay? That's what they do. The stick is the LiDAR and the radar. Sorry for my very crude analogies today, but I got to get this message across. And sometimes my analogies are very crude, so I apologize for that too. But him pivoting, Musk is a genius, him pivoting to autonomy, okay, making sure there's no steering wheel or pedals in the cars. I'll show you some pictures I took at the Robotaxi event as well, is escaping the low margin EV bloodbath that's coming. And he's pivoting to a very high margin opportunity. We'll talk about retiring on robotaxis in a minute too. Autonomy enables software-driven revenue. Okay, the robotaxi service, far more profitable than hardware sales. You buy one car they make it for $15,000, they'll sell it maybe for $25,000 or $30,000. That thing can make $50,000 a year. The laws of economics have just been turned on their heads. How can you make something so cheap and make so much money on it? It's infinite ROI, which again is very hard for humans to understand. Take your time. Imagine investing $30,000 and making $50,000 a year in it. How many of those puppies you want to buy? The answer is all of them, real quick. Charles Kim, thank you as well for coming. So again, this is so important because this is coming and this is happening, and you need to be aware. Even if you hate Elon Musk, even if you hate Tesla, whatever, I don't care. You got to know. Phase one, again, Tesla will dominate mobility as a service markets. They can scale like no other. They can spit out in 4 hours. In 4 hours, they can make more self-driving vehicles than Waymo has on the road today in just 4 hours. It'll take Waymo years to double their fleet. That's phase one. They will dominate. They will dominate scale, the ability to manufacture. The machine that makes the machine is the magic. And phase two, humanoid robots, which run off the same technology, leveraging AI and robotics expertise. The car is a robot on wheels driven by AI. And Musk will lead this transformative, high-margin industry. Everybody says that, not just me. Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, the guy who's been banging the table since 2021 about AI. Nobody listened to him. Took me until summer 2022 to listen to him, but better late than never. And summer 2022 was not a late time to buy NVIDIA. But he's full on. He's like, okay, Elon Musk. Same thing. The Google CEO that owned Waymo, same thing. Watch Elon Musk, The Waymo CEO, by the way, is hilarious. Check out her video. Freaking hilarious. Anyhow, the future focused is really literally forget ICE. ICE is dead. It's all autonomy. It's all humanoid. Forget cars. It's all autonomy. It's all robots. Okay? That's all you need to know.